Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. Unexpectedly, we're doing another Disney video. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And within an hour of putting up the other Disney video where we're talking about the stocks dropping, Disney dropped another bombshell.
They dropped two bombshells.
They dropped two. So one is in relation to something we talked about before, the annual passes. The other is that they're furloughing all non-essential employees at their U.S. theme parks. As of April 19th. So a letter from Disney about the temporary short-term furlough was sent to U.S.-based executives, salaried and non-union hourly employees of Disney parks, experiences, and products. That's a lot of people. Now, I do know that they have the unions. I'm assuming union people get to stay in some capacity, but it's not everybody. So this is what they said. With the utmost care and consideration, we're instituting a temporary short-term furlough for executive salaried and non-union hourly cast members based in the U.S., with the exception of those whose roles or projects are crucial to maintaining our operations during the closure period. Effective April 19th, we wondered what happened after the 18th, because
Right.
Disney said they're going to pay people.
Yeah, we knew something was going to happen. We kind of figured this was going to happen. I mean, this is what we figured.
Yeah, but the way this is worded sounds like Disney doesn't even know what the hell is
No one knows what the heck's going on. Let's be honest here. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody knows how long this is going to last.
No.
Right now, Orange County is really bad, and it's supposed to get worse.
Yeah.
So, and the same for in California. No one knows what the outcome of this is going to be. No one knows how long it's going to take. It would be ridiculous and short-sighted to say that we would, and we do.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, I just can't believe that how much things have escalated in the course of a month. With no clear indication of when we can restart our business, we're forced to make the difficult decision to take the next step and furlough employees whose jobs aren't necessary at this time, Disney officials said. The furlough process will begin on April 19th, and all impacted workers will remain Disney employees throughout the duration of the period. It does say that furloughed employees will receive full health care and insurance benefits.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and employees can use some or all of their paid time off at the start of the furlough
Okay, that's
period.
also nice. So if you want to use your paid time off so that you're still getting paid for a little while, you can do that. That's actually very nice of them. A lot of places, when they lay you off, you have to go to Cobra for your insurance.
Well, this is where it gets kind of, because we don't know how long they're going to be down. People are saying, I mean, June 1st, I think, is ridiculously optimistic at this point.
I agree.
I think it could last into July or August, to tell you the truth. But it sounds like Disney's kind of banking on the government to bail them out.
But you know what? To be fair, they all are. Like all the other companies that laid people off already, they're all like, well, you can go on unemployment and we'll call you back. And that's what they're all doing. And the thing is, the government, I don't know if they can handle everybody's employees coming at them. I don't think they have the money to pay for it either.
No, I want to know where the money's coming from. If everybody's out of work, where's the money coming from? Once furloughed, the employees are eligible to receive an extra $600 per week in federal compensation through the $2 trillion economics.
Okay, so there's where it's paid.
Yep.
For now, but we don't know how long it's going to last.
Well, that's just it. I think it's a month or
And
6
they get
weeks.
their state unemployment.
And they get state unemployment, if you can get through.
Yeah, and PA, I know it's really bad too.
Florida, it's horrendous. People have been trying for days and days and days, and they cannot get through in Florida. So, this is not good. I actually had to look up the difference between furlough and layoff because I didn't understand the difference.
We were joking about that the other day, yeah.
And furlough is basically when everything starts up again, they will call you back.
Okay.
You're still technically an employee. You're just not being paid. You're asked to go home. You're not being paid. It's like having a whole bunch of weekends. Layoff is when you're gone. They don't know if they're going to bring you back. You might be gone permanently. I do believe, though, some of these furloughs are going to transfer into actual layoffs.
I'm sure.
As the weeks drag on.
Most likely. But they're trying for now to just furlough people so that they can be called back if they can.
Right. Which, I mean, what are they going to do? There's no money coming in. What are they going to do?
Yeah, so this is not good.
It's not a good sign. And this is going to drop. Of course, they wait until after hours.
Well, to all our cast member friends, we're thinking about you.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, Florida is really, really hard hit. Pennsylvania's been hard hit, but Florida, since most of the industries down there are dependent on tourism, tourism's, kind of dead in the
Well,
water
it seems
at this point.
Florida, New York, and California are the hardest hit right now.
Yeah.
PA is getting hit pretty bad too, but I don't think it's to the levels of the other ones yet.
Mostly over by Philadelphia, over by, which is close to Jersey, of course, and New York. And again, those are major, travel throughways. People come from all over the world to visit, and it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. And again, the other video we talked about, the fact that the worst is yet to come.
Yeah.
They're talking the end of April, beginning of May is when we're really going to start seeing some huge numbers, because it does take a couple weeks for this thing to register.
Right, and people were just going out about and doing their stuff, thinking, okay, well, it's fine. I'm not showing symptoms. You don't have to show symptoms. Anyway, that's another story.
So just to follow up on this, literally, we just mentioned it in a video that went up a couple hours ago.
We recorded 2 or 3 hours before that.
Yeah, so that Disney was not pausing payments on annual passes for Florida residents.
Well, it'd be California residents as well.
And California residents, yeah, locals. And, obviously in our case, because we're out of state, you got to pay up front, but whatever. Now they're going to do it. I think it's because of the multiple articles.
Well, that and Universal waived it for people. And they just look really bad, not waiving it for people because people can't use it. So,
yeah.
There's our annual pass holder magnet. I guess we picked the wrong year to be pass holder.
Yeah, right. Now, I guess in that case, they just basically just pause your...
There's 2 options.
Okay.
One is going to be, they're going to just add the extra, they're going to add as many days on it as what they had the parks closed. The other option is, if you don't want that, you can get a partial refund.
Oh, okay.
They just added that on this paper. You'll go through it. They added it to this.
Okay, because I think some people are probably going to get a partial refund, given the economics.
We'll use the pass eventually because it's our job.
But Blog Mickey put up the information, so shout out to Blog Mickey.
Yeah, I always give credit.
And this is coming from Disney World. If you're an annual pass holder,
Disney World and Disneyland are both on here.
Oh, they're both the same?
Yes, they're both. Okay. No, they're both on here. I don't know if they're the same. I didn't go through them all. But basically, as of Sunday, they're going to waive all upcoming monthly payments while the parks are closed. And then if you've made a payment between March 14th and April 4th, they're going to retroactively refund those payments to you.
Okay.
Okay. So they said that they'll resume on the regularly scheduled payment date once the park reopens. But please note, past expiration dates will not be extended, and passes will expire upon their originally scheduled expiration dates. So if they're waiving your payments, but they're not going to give you extra time. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing payments, but most people just automatically renew anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. They said guests using the monthly payment program may choose to have their monthly payments postponed. Then resumed on the past regular scheduled dates, okay, and then they'll say postponed payments will be collected in the months following, blah, blah, blah. But then they go on here and say annual pass holder has paid in full. As previously announced, all active Walt Disney World annual passes will be extended for the number of days the parks are closed. The new expiration date will be reflected on the pass holder's account, which I said, or as an alternative, in lieu of an extension of their passes, pass holders who have paid in full may choose to receive a partial refund for the theme park closure period. Then they're going to let you know how to do that. They haven't let you know that yet. And basically, I think it's the same for Disneyland. I didn't really read through. Automatically stop waive monthly payments. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. Guests who are paying for a Disneyland pass can use their monthly payment program. Yeah, I think it's about the same, and the same here. So, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be, when they turn your monthly payments back on, it's going to run through the course of your year and then just renew. So You're not getting extra time like the people who prepaid are.
Okay. This isn't good. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I mean, the speed at which all of this is happening, in regards to Disney, like it's almost like every day they're taking stock of the situation and being like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And you saw, like, right at the beginning of it, they started borrowing a bunch of money, and then they were like, okay, fine, we're gonna pay people for another month yet or whatever. Then
we have executives cutting their pay.
And now they're furloughing people. And the next step, I'm telling you, is going to be permanent layoffs. The next step will be projects canceled. The next step will be divisions of Disney getting sold off or shut down, because this company is going to run out of money. If they don't get these parks up and running, they're going to run out of money.
Because they're dependent on things that involve crowds of people.
Yeah.
Movies, parks, whatever.
Sports.
Yeah, that's what their whole business model is based on. And they do have Disney Plus, and yes, Onward's coming out tomorrow, Disney Plus, and I'm sure that'll get some subscribers. But they haven't had it out enough with enough content on it to equal the same kind of numbers that other platforms have done. Now, they do have controlling stock of Hulu, but I'm not sure how that's going to play towards their bottom line as well. So this is, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, I'm sure somebody somewhere is going to be like, oh my God, it's just okay. Because that just means that we'll be more excited when we get to go when it opens. Yay! And they're going to put some bullshit spin on it, but it is what it is, and it'll be great when it's reopened, and I'm sure people are looking forward to that. But I'm just going to tell you, I don't think it's going to be what it was.
No.
It's going to be changes, guys. I'm telling you.
It's going to take years for them to get back to where they were before all of this. And, you know, the thing that really is going to piss me off, okay, Disney World has 75,000 employees. Disneyland has 30. That's 100,000 people that work in the theme parks. And you know they're going to be bitches on forums that are all like, well, what about my vacation?
Well, it could be jerk men, too. It doesn't have to be women.
I'm talking
about men and women, yes.
Man bitches, too.
Okay,
but they're going to be like, what about my vacation? What about my magic?
What about Timmy and Karen Jr.'s wonderful Disney magic?
What about my Disney magic, guys?
How do I tell my children they're not going to Disney World again for the 4th time this year? Oh, my God.
Yeah. And 100,000 people, well, it's not going to be 100,000 because there are unions and there are essential employees, but tens of thousands of people are potentially losing their jobs. We don't know how long it's going to be. Yeah. We have no idea.
And not beyond that. I mean, all across the country, all across the world, people are losing their jobs, people are losing their lives. Perspective.
Yeah, there's just not enough of it. I think as it drags on, people might start to sink in, because I think it just almost, if it doesn't affect you personally, it just seems like something you're watching on TV. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, well, we just stay in the house. It doesn't really bother us. Nobody we know has been affected. I get to work at home. The kids are home, whatever. But it is going to it's going to leave a massive scar on this country, on the world. For years to come.
Well, here's an idea. Maybe those people who would be on there bitching about their vacation, instead it should take some stock in the situation and understand that not everybody maybe is in a situation where they can do what you do. So maybe you should spend your time, instead of, going on about your Disney vacation, doing something positive in your community or doing something positive to help others. There are all kinds of funds being raised for different organizations, different groups. Show some appreciation elsewhere. Take your money, take your time, and put it to something else that's good, instead of sitting there, keyboard jockeying about your Disney vacation you aren't going to get. You want to spread pixie dust and magic and positivity? There are ways you can do that.
Yeah. I agree. I think that this needs to be turned into a positive. So we don't know when parks are going to open. It does seem like a very small thing now. Given the severity of the situation.
But we're thinking about the cast members.
Yeah.
We're all thinking about you guys. We're thinking about all of you guys, honestly. I mean, especially those of you who are considered essential and are out there. We worry about you guys all the time. And we thank you. And the cast members, we totally get it. We understand. And we are thinking about you as well. Because they are the heart of the parks.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Hopefully we don't have another dismal Disney video for a while, but the way things are happening, I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. All right, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.